Heh. So this is gonna be potentially the weirdest game we've ever done on this channel. If you remember, a while ago I did D, the game on Sega Saturn, which was like a point-and-click adventure. This is D2. This is a game. This is very interesting. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna watch the opening movie. You ready for this? You can't possibly be ready for this. You ready?
Opening movie different than...
Please insert disc 4.
Oh, yes.
But you have to have disc 1 to start the game.
What is this? Fear Effect D2?
Yeah, I feel like it's literally Fear Effect. Alright. Also, apologies. There's going to be a lot of cutscenes this first part, and there's no subtitles, unfortunately. So, we won't be talking, like, super much. So we'll see how the sound and everything is. Like I said, there is no choice for subtitles, so that's a little unfortunate. So D2 is quite literally a sequel to D. Which, if you remember D, the only thing you have to know is you're, like, in, like, a castle, and your dad's always talking to you, and then your dad ends up being, like, the bad guy, if I remember correctly. It's really stupid.
Yeah, I kind of remember D.
I mean, the game itself is pretty neat for, like, its, like, Myst-type gameplay, but the story is, like, really silly. Also, I want to point out, I did not watch this opening movie the first time I played this game, so... I don't know if it's a half hour long. I don't know if it has nothing to do with anything. I really have no idea. Like, that could be it. That could be the opening movie. I have no idea.
There's no way that it's some guy making noises in snow and then the title.
Well, you'll find that this game blows away every expectation you have.
Hey, fireplace. I'm right.
In a good or bad way. I'm just so glad I picked this game because it's so unique. That's me. By the way, this character, when not in cutscenes, is like the weirdest looking model I've ever seen. Like, for a character. That's you. You're Laura. Remember that? Laura. Laura. Remember his voice kept saying, Laura.
God, D1 was such a fever dream that I really...
It was also quick. I think I did it in one sitting, maybe 2 sittings. Like, once you know what you're doing, it's like an hour and a half, 2 hour long game. But all I remember is Laura.
I'm just going to have to go back and watch it. Am I right? YouTube land?
Yeah, watch it. It's up on the page. Just search the letter D. Actually, if you check our playlist, it's most likely under, Actually, it's probably under other Let's Plays right now, but since I have the second one, and this will be a much longer game, I'm going to put, make it under a playlist for, like, Plays D series.
We'll link it in the description. Spencer will remember to do that.
I won't, but just check that. It'll be under Complete Box Plays D series. So, because I like doing that. When we play a second game in the series, I move them from other Let's Play videos to, you know, specific series. Up. Rip Earth.
What? Oh, okay.
I have no idea, dude. I did not even watch this.
I was making this first.
Could you imagine? Well, see you next time, guys. Once again, the Dreamcast is humming along. It's actually not doing the thing where it normally is like,
You just have to play a WNB feel. It better not be dying.
So things are happening. There's a meteorite.
Oh, is this game about aliens?
Is this game about anything, is the question. This is me typing, because I'm a boomer.
Dude, I'm the worst typist in the world, and I can type 3 times faster than this.
Oh, here we go. Now they're
Not too bad.
warming up.
That's like about over
dies. Hello? Laura. That's what you get for flying on Christmas Day. Oh, she's like falling asleep. If you remember from the first game, Laura's a silent protagonist. In this game, she also is, but it's, like, done in a very weird way. Like, imagine if you're just, like, in a room with one other person only.
Hi.
And the person just keeps talking. Although I don't know if it counts because she makes noises. Like, I don't know if that counts as silent protagonist or not.
Silent protagonist. I mean, Link's a silent protagonist, but you hear him grunt.
That's true.
90%
That's true.
of the game.
Excuse me, miss. You dropped this. Wow, it sure is a pretty compact.
Don't read it, you jerk.
Yeah, give it back. Stop being creepy.
Your mother, Lucy, I think it says.
You wouldn't want to lose it. It's from your mother, isn't it, Laura?
Wow. Thank you, Sherlock.
By the way, were we having a nightmare or something? You were mumbling and talking in your sleep. Are you all right? Well, I don't fly too well myself.
This is me. Actually, no, that's me.
In my opinion, I think silent protagonists are good in a game without voice acting. Once you have voice acting, you have characters like talking to the silent protagonist, and then becomes
Final Destroyer. Shadow the Final Destroyer. Shadow the Final Destroyer. Shadow the Final Destroyer.
How'd this guy get
Shadow
past
the Final Destroyer.
customs,
Shadow
am I right?
the Final Destroyer. Shadow the Final Destroyer. For the sake of creation, all must be. From chaos unto order.
So this game came out in
Destroyer.
I was about to ask you a question.
2000,
Okay.
Oh, here.
and it looks really, really not bad for the time. Like, does it look 1,000 times better than the Ring Terror's Realm? Why, yes, it does.
Okay. Someone just smelled it.
This is, like I said, this is the first time I'm seeing it.
People are really,
Shut
relatively
up,
calm.
I said, shut up.
No
The
one's
final
talking.
destroyer, the great shadow is coming. Pray and celebrate the coming of the final destroyer, our lord, the shadow. Yeah!
Shadow the Final Destroyer. Shadow the Final Destroyer. Shadow the Final Destroyer. Shadow.
Be quiet. Be quiet, I said.
Also, culturally, it should be noted this did come out before 9/11,
Okay,
so...
that's a question I was going to ask, but I didn't want to bring it up.
I mean, it's
Within 5
I mean,
minutes.
literally every time that there's, like something like this happens, like, it's like, I get it. Oh, God! Lord! Also, like, shooting in a plane, like, he just shot the ceiling. Does that seem particularly smart?
What? This guy has a gun
Pray.
too? Who doesn't
Final
have a gun?
destroyer
He's
has
the air
come.
marshal.
The shadow has arisen.
Final Destroyer. The Final Destroyer. Shadow the Final Destroyer.
I will say, after watching this, the game makes much more sense now. Because I didn't watch this to begin with, and you just start out and you're like, okay. That's rough.
Shut up, I said.
Dude, how crappy of a shot is he? Like, literally, he had, like, a clean headshot, and he shoots him in, like, the side.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I told you, this is, like, the most random game of all time. It's amazing.
What? Comet come into this airplane.
Hurry, come with me.
Just you give this game a chance. It really is one of the most amazing experiences. Like, it's I can't believe I've went this many years without even trying it. Like, I've owned this game for probably, like, 6-7 years, and I just never even popped it in. So, yeah, Shadow of the Final Destroyer was going to take him down, but then the meteorite was like, see ya! And that's probably the end? But maybe not. Okay. Right. So, I'm going to go to start the game.
So you start the game dead, and then it says the end.
Okay, so, yeah, please insert disc 1. Will do, Chief.
Dude, disc 4 must be like 50% just that movie.
I feel like it is. I've only gotten to disc 2 in my playthrough so far, but, like...
Because the Dreamcast still only uses, like, CDs, right? It's just, like, regular CDs.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, dual-layered CDs. It's definitely not DVDs.
No, because remember, PS2, the whole reason people bought PS2 was because it was a DVD player. I don't even know why I'm picking the controller up. I don't need to for a while. Like I said, this whole part might be like literal cutscenes. So it just kind of is what it is.
In-game graphics look pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean the game itself looks good. Like I'm not like being ironic when I say this is like a really enjoyable experience. It's just like you got to go into it with the mindset like this is just going to be weird and you have to deal with it.
Good morning.
Good morning. Dude.
Finally came to. 10 days have passed since that terrible accident.
Should I pop it up a
But
little, you think?
I only found you the day before yesterday.
Problem is that
You were
stupid
lying in the
fire
snow.
crackle.
And I brought you here.
Fireworks show.
I wish
I've been asleep for 2 days, you know.
I wish there was subtitles.
I just can't figure it out.
I think it's fine.
How did you manage to stay
Look
alive
at that blocky
for 8
butt.
days? Looks like you were eating regularly, too. So strange. I found you pretty far away from the crash site. Do you remember anything?
So I don't know if you guys saw on that opening cutscene, but she was on the plane too.
I'm Kimberly.
Kimberly.
Kimberly Fox. I'll talk to you more later. You must be tired.
More like Kimberly Foxy.
Seems like you were having a lot of nightmares too.
This is like Silent Hill music right here. Look at that steam. Look at it.
What the?
Oh, this makes a lot more sense now.
Not again. Looks like the nightmare isn't over. I'll take care of this.
I love the idea of something like this happening. So, one of my favorite types of comedy is having something like this happen and the person go, not again. Like, it's just something that happens, like, very often. So Kimberly is the worst. At least right here.
Hey, do you see that really scary thing that's obviously like not? Like,
And you have a shotgun. I guess their thing is just that she's frozen with fear. Which, to be fair, I haven't been in this particular situation. But when I was watching this, I was like, why is no one doing anything?
does she really just?
Hey, Laura, pick it up. Or just sit there.
Wow, convenient another gun.
Oh, I forget. Do I do something here? picks up controller like I have to do actually something.
What? This is a first-person shooter? What?
So yeah, all you have to do is just like try to shoot, and then like I think she chickens out or something. Yeah, that was speedrun strats there, lads. The door's right there, bro. So this is like the cutscene where everyone just has like the worst reflexes in the world. Like he's just like, no! And he like tries to shoot.
I'm Parker.
This guy was also on the plane.
Jackson. You two must be survivors of that plane crash. Are you hurt?
Don't touch me. Get out of here.
My face too.
Just a minute. What do you think you're doing?
Get the hell out of here.
Wait. I haven't blossomed yet.
Blossomed?
Come on. Didn't it look like flowers were blooming from that monster? You both saw it, and there's more just like it out there. He's not the only one.
What exactly was that thing?
Who the hell knows? Some of them look like they might have been passengers from the crash. But the monsters got to them. And
So
as
this
you
guy
can see,
looks-
they turn into...
Monsters?
This guy looks
Yeah.
like someone we should have
They
around,
blossom.
right?
They've turned into monsters too.
Get out.
Look, like I said,
I'll shoot. I swear I'll shoot.
look, unless we work together, we won't get out of here alive.
I will shoot.
All right?
I won't
Go.
shoot the thing that actually is going to kill me, but I will shoot the thing that's going to help me.
Yep.
All right. I get it. But listen up. And listen good. You may be armed. But there's only one way to tell whether someone's human or not. And that's by the color of their blood. Those
Not a-
things bleed green. But to see any blood, you've got no choice but to shoot. And you've got to do it fast because they'll be on you in a flash.
Thanks, guy.
Also,
We
isn't
don't know
that
much of
girl, like,
anything yet.
infected because, like, that
Should we
tentacle
shoot
that shoved down
everything
her
that looks
throat?
like this creature?
I
Or what
don't
if it looks
know.
human and bleeds green? There may be monsters that bleed red for all we know. What are we supposed to do then? We don't know whether everything that looks like a monster always has green blood. Maybe some are still human inside. Maybe they can revert back to humans again. We don't have any answers. All I can say is, survive. Get out of this godforsaken place alive. Be careful.
Yeah, I
Don't
wasn't
think-
joking when I said, like, there could be not much gameplay here
Watch your back.
in this first part. Although I did press the controller one time.
I'm sorry. I wish... If I could...
Kimberly, you suck. It's fine.
Damn it.
The end. Okay, so I promise the beginning's kind of a slog,
I'm
but
sorry about that.
it gets really good really fast.
We're both in the same boat, I guess. I just don't know what to do or how to do it. Maybe that man feels the same way. Everyone who's survived feels that way. They had no idea what to do.
Talking like
Maybe
the
you're
girl
better
was
off than
in a coma
others.
for like a week.
Not remembering
Yes,
anything.
actually, I don't know if you heard that, but she found her 8 days after the
Do
crash,
you remember
So literally.
Laura, and then
Anything?
she was asleep for 2 days.
anything about Janny? Janny, the little girl I found you with.
You know
were
this.
both lying there.
You know what this game
the
has better
snow,
than FFX2?
And you were trying to protect her.
I don't know about that.
We were both back here. But she wandered off when I wasn't looking. She may know something about you. And she may still be around here, just hiding. Maybe you could take a look outside.
What if I just end up in
You won't be able to walk too
LPX2,
far in the snow.
because it's not a long game.
And the area?
I'd
surrounded by
literally watch
frost.
it.
And a sheer drop, but
Honestly, it's a game that always interests me, but I don't think I could ever play it just because
I'll
I'm
wait
The
like,
game itself is kind of fun. It has a,
Be careful,
a
okay?
horrendous story.
okay, I think we're playing now. All right, we're playing. Let's go, lads. So this isn't always. Wait, no, it's not always first person. I had to think there for a second. That's me.
I like how your first gun's a freaking Uzi.
It's so bad. Okay, I think that's all I have to do it here. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, is this like automated or something?
It's like a mist type thing when you're inside, I guess is the best way of putting it. Where like you only have certain areas where you can like mist or Dracula or whatever.
So you were just like pushing up and then it was like moving.
And then it moved me that far, and then you push left and you see where you can go, yeah. It's just like Mist or Dracula in that way. I guess Dracula would be the best example, the PS1 Dracula I played recently. So we have one small tutorial and we can actually do stuff.
Fired a gun before. Give it a try.
So, this game has a really cool thing where you literally, and I'm not joking, hunt food. Forget what? Wait, what?
You think it's cruel? I did too at first.
Oh, I guess I tried to shoot, but
But
then
you
it
know,
didn't let me.
I spoke with this Norwegian hunter in a tavern, and he said even rabbits and mice have killer instinct, and that there's no such thing in this world as absolute prey or an absolute predator. He also said that it's an energy, kind of a focused awareness that binds life together. So I guess we better stay on our guard at all times to survive. To feed the flame of instinct with the fuel of life, was the way he put it. The reason why consuming meat gives the body strength is because the urge to kill and the energy of life embodies the flesh. Or something like
Literally
that.
means nothing.
Well, I guess what I'm trying to tell you is to eat a lot and get better soon. Come on. Aim straight and take a shot.
I was wondering what you would say about that, because the first time I heard it, like, my brain melted through my ears. I was like, what does that mean? Like, what does any of this mean?
Human life lives so it can eat more.
So you got 2 meats, which I'll show you once we get past this cutscene what that means.
Imagine
Alright.
your first shot being
You
able
got
to
it.
hit a rabbit.
I know.
Shoot
First
that
try.
way. There's 2 more over there.
I think I shall. That's nice. I cannot believe that.
Yeah, at least the hitbox is like 10,000 units.
I literally cannot believe that. Go. Ready for the overkill? It wouldn't even let me go in any further than that. Rude. So, hunting in this game is super important because essentially meats are your healing.
Wow.
So literally
You're
you're
way
walking
better
around
than
and you can just decide if you want to
I think
hunt.
you've got
Like
what
if
it
you
takes
see
to
like
be a hunter.
rabbits or elk
You
or
can
whatever,
put the
it's
game
like
on
such a cool
hunter.
mechanic. I don't know why I like it so much.
Automatically cleans and cooks the meat. So you can eat whenever you're hungry. It's pretty good. Much better than stale bread. I'm gonna go get a little rest now.
So this confused me at first because I like thought that every time I got meat I had to run back here and like move it. But let me explain before I go anywhere how the very unique controls are in this game. It's extremely unique. So when you're outside, it's kind of like tank controls, kinda. I guess is the best way of putting it. You kind of see how I'm moving and stuff. It's weird. You press R, and you can switch between your different guns. Right now, I only have the submachine gun. And you press L, and you can go between your different like things that you have.
What? This is Monster Hunter before Monster Hunter?
So yeah, you carry around the... I thought that was I think it's an item. So you'll just be going around, and then you'll see like rabbits and stuff, and you're like, oh cool.
Pretty impressive how ambitious this game is, considering that it's a sequel to a point like...
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah, it's so weird, and it gets obviously weirder. We're probably gonna be fighting a bad guy pretty soon. They're literally random encounters. This has one of the most unique shooting styles I've ever seen too. So it's first person, and essentially you stay in the same spot. I can't really show you right now because
everything takes 1,000,000 bullets. You have infinite.
You have infinite bullets for that weapon, for the submachine gun. You have infinite. When other things appear and move around, essentially when an enemy moves, you can turn the camera. But other than that, you turn the camera with the buttons, like with what is it, B and X, whereas you move around with the analog stick for the shooting, which I think is a really cool concept.
It's also stupid that Sega didn't put an analog stick on the Dreamcast controller, considering that the DualShock definitely existed for like a year before the Dreamcast existed.
Okay, so we're gonna pick that up. I just like how like there's like these unmanned like perfectly fine cabins. Like that girl didn't live in that cabin, you know? Like, so we're gonna check this. I haven't played this game for about a week, but it's pretty linear for the first part, so I think I should be okay. This one, essentially, I have to check that this is locked, and then I go back and talk to Kimberly, and she's like, oh yeah, by the way, I have a key for it. Which is like, just clearly, it's like extending the game to just like do like an extended tutorial. Just to be sure, I'm gonna check this as well. I think you get that much later, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing before I run back. So we go back. I forget what this does, but we'll check it out.
Also, imagine going through a blizzard in a, I don't know what they call them, like a sports jacket and like
a
tights.
a blazer.
Yeah, a blazer, tights, and heels. What? Are you telling me that there's no phone line? I never expected this.
What would she do if she got someone talking there? She'd just go. And you can sleep there if you so choose. Which actually gets your life back, which is pretty cool. Okay, so the beginning of this game is pretty much just like, I don't want to call it like fetch quests, but it's just to like get to the point where you understand how the game works. So I have to run back to Kimberly, and then I believe, what am I doing? I believe that after that, no, I wanted to do that. Early on in the game, when the game's easy, I try to like get as much meat and stuff as I can. Although I don't see any rabitos around here. The game's clearly to the point where I'm at now, which is just 2, it gets much harder. But like early on, I was like, dang, I have like 25 meats. Like, how am I ever going to use these? And then I was like, oh, like when you get into harder bad guys, I was like, oh, okay. It's like House of the Dead level, where if you don't hit them exactly right, they just hit you. Do you like how you can tell when you get into a random encounter? Because the Dreamcast literally goes, wham, wham.
This game is so weird.
So weird. So that yellow spot means that, or that green spot, excuse me, means that it's essentially the weak point. Which for that is most of it. Yeah, this also has levels, so you can literally grind. Like, you can just walk around and grind. Such a weird game. I kind of enjoyed it. Early on, those enemies obviously are extremely easy. They get harder.
I like the stock sound effect, that whenever you hit it.
It reminds me of the Ring Terror's Rome. Okay, so I think I talked to Kimberly now. It's me walking. Hey.
You did?
She said she was gonna take a nap, bro.
Oh, hi. I guess you didn't find Janny.
Wow.
Where could she be? There's nothing else around here except the stone hut. And I already looked there. There's the crash site, but I don't think you should go there. You'll only see things of the brutal aftermath. The snow must have given those poor people a proper burial by now.
I'm just...
If you are going to the stone hut, use this key to open the cabinet inside.
Okay, cool.
I locked it because I didn't want the monsters to get any of the weapons in there. Be careful. I'm tired. I'm gonna rest a little bit longer.
Okay. Alright, cool. I was just kind of like refamiliarizing myself with, because this game is also, as much as I like it, it's also one of those games where when it wants you to do a very specific task with, like, no inclination that you have to, like, now it makes sense. Like, she gave me the key, and she's like, hey, go open the thing up. So now clearly I know where I'm supposed to go. But at the beginning, it's like, if you don't go to that hut and check that that thing is, locked, it's just not gonna...